It's not my job to pick the topic.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, it is
No, I asked.
Oh, we also
20 fucking minutes ago what the topic was, and he said, I'm not picking, they are.
we don't pick topics. Well, Noah doesn't pick topics, so we don't listen to him.
Yeah.
He does pick topics, but we just talk over it.
Mm-hmm. And then whenever it comes back to me,
Pick a topic.
when it comes back to me, it just
Pick a topic.
gets ignored.
You have to pick one person on the podcast to kiss on the mouth. Why is it no?
Tyler.
Oh, I thought we all have to pick Noah. It's kind of a thing.
Are we starting yet?
Yeah, come
Are
on.
we recording?
Are we recording?
Press record.
Are we good? Are we on?
Here, I'll press record.
Tyler has to say it.
Prompt.
You have to say it.
No, I don't.
You're the head of the table.
It's you. Nuh-uh. Cody's the head of the table.
Daddy.
No.
Howdy,
that's
hi,
what-
and hello, motherfuckers.
I'm Noah's
Welcome
dumpy.
back to another episode of Creatures and Cantrips.
I fucked it up. Can you do it again?
Oh my gosh.
I interjected because I thought you were like, I thought you were just keeping it there.
Noah, cut his voice out.
Okay.
Okay, start over.
Here, Cody, I got you. He's cut out.
Cody, you have to start over, or else I can't talk.
All right, Tyler is not going to be talking in this podcast. So,
Thank fucking
Cody thinks
Christ.
he's cooler than all of us because he's wearing fucking
you
sunglasses
motherfucker, I knew
inside.
somebody was going to say something about it.
But you have to start over.
Say the thing!
You have to say the thing.
Howdy, hi, and hello. Welcome to CNC Talks.
Eat shit, Tyler.
I am Cody's left nut.
I am Cody's right nut.
I'm Cody's broken glasses.
Oh.
I was waiting for Cody to go.
No,
My
he's
bad.
probably going to be last because
Yeah,
he's
we're-
Cody.
We're shitting on him right now. Yeah.
My fucking bad. I'm Cody Scrotum.
We'll get to you. You can talk. I don't care.
I make blot. For unrelated reasons.
You better
You,
fucking
you
speak.
have to.
Well, be a fucking coward!
No way.
Katie. Katie is also in the room today, and she's a special guest along with our friend
I didn't have a
Inkblock.
choice. I'm a PG-13 person. This clearly is not a PG-13 podcast. And
Exactly.
I'm here.
So,
Not by my own will.
asked you, and
Katie,
you could
while
have
you're
said
here,
no.
you have to introduce yourself.
My heart said no.
I wiped away one of his eyeballs.
Katie's refusing to play along with the game. So, Katie, you want to introduce yourself?
No.
She's not going to. She's going to give us the prompt. She's giving us the
Katie,
topic.
what's a topic? Give us a topic. What do you want to talk about today? It can be in literally anything.
My worst nightmare.
If you,
Actually.
I actually have something.
Okay, what is it?
Wonderful.
I'll actually listen to
Fair
you today.
Okay. What is one law that you would create that could possibly fix an issue?
I hate this.
I say you're allowed to slash someone's tires whenever they park wrong.
That's actually a really good one.
Wait, can you like re-say what the question was?
What's
What's-
one
I was
law?
chewing
What's
ice.
one law that you would make that could possibly fix a problem? In my opinion,
Okay.
I say slash someone's tires if they like double park or park like an asshole.
Fair enough.
You know you're getting muted for the rest of this podcast, right?
That one was good. That was a slushy.
All right, I'm just muting you right now.
We gotta mute Krista too. She's coming. We gotta mute Katie too. She's a girl.
A law you would create that would help.
That could
help.
possibly
That would
Not-
fix something.
They could like fix an issue.
That could. Fix
I think
an
we
issue.
should tackle the issue first.
Hear me
What's
out.
the issue that we're trying to solve?
Any issue.
Any issue.
I want to be
What's
specific.
Here, okay.
you
so,
get to choose the issue,
That's
and
a
you
lot
found a
that's
way to
lot
fix
of
it.
stress
And
and
you fix a
pressure
way
that
to-
I can't deal with right
Listen, this is
I have
something.
one.
This is something I've been saying
I'll-
for years.
Yeah.
It's not going to
Krista
matter.
said
I'm not
she
trying
has
to interrupt
one.
you, but she said I have one. I'm ready. You know what? Let's go popcorn reading, but reverse. You're speaking. I'm not. You can't say that.
You can't say that.
No, I'm a janitor.
Noah,
He's
bleep
a
that out.
janitor.
That's
Which
you
one?
Can't say that.
Everything.
You gotta
Everything.
believe, you gotta believe
Gotcha.
about Krista. What's your law and what do you think it would fix?
Okay, so here's my thought process on this. After the age of 50, you pretty much are just kind of like guaranteed to have glasses or some type of like vision impairment.
Yeah, that's fair.
Slowing down, whatever.
I mean, if you're weak, yeah, I get it.
feel like I feel like it should be mandatory to be tested for a driver's license after 50 every like 5 to 10 years. Reaction time slows down. People drive too slow.
My grandma
Like the
should not be
majority
driving.
of accidents on highways are because of old people not doing what they're supposed to be doing and
Or
like
my-
not keeping up with traffic.
No, I get that though, because my
Yeah.
dad literally just points at something in somebody's yard because he loves looking at stuff, and he'll just drive towards it.
Yeah.
Like he'll be like, "Do you see that tractor in that yard?"
And
And then
he's,
he
like,
just
drifting.
starts
Yeah.
drifting towards
Yeah.
it. I'm like,
Because he
"Holy
goes like
fuck!"
this and looks this way. And goes,
Yeah.
Dude, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like
Yeah.
that's incredible. Like that should not be happening.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not good at testing, so like I feel like when I'm in 50, I'd be so nervous that I would fail just because I'm nervous.
That's a good to put you under pressure.
Yeah.
Then like if you don't do good enough, you obviously like either have to keep
Yeah.
retesting until you pass or like you need to get public transport.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Do away with cars completely. No more.
Teleportation.
Nope. Now we're just walking everywhere.
No, just walk.
Are we allowed to ride like
I
bicycles?
think
I would actually kind of love that.
I think we should dictate people in our lives to carry us everywhere.
Oh, like a
like a
slavery.
piggyback?
You don't need. No. Maybe it's just an agreement. Like
just-
Tyler,
okay.
Tyler, would you be my carrier for life?
dude. I mean, as long as you're on top, I'm all for it.
And I'll just pay you in quarters, and then we could play the Taco Bell game every day.
Hell yeah.
That's
FYI, guys, I won 20
his
items today.
allowance.
So no cars. Why
No
like why
cars.
don't you like cars? Like what's the deal with that?
I don't have an issue with cars. let's just do away with cars. Just
Okay.
Not
I
worry
mean,
about
maybe
the
like
old people.
less
Let's
car
just
wrecks
take the
and-
old issue away. I agree with it, to be honest with you. But let's just throw the old people out. Not actually, not physically.
Just get rid of them.
But now we can
Whoa.
we just walk, or we just use a lot of wheelbarrows.
Okay. Yeah, that's
fair.
cool.
What about
What
like
about bikes?
Horse-drawn carriage.
Are we allowed to like ride
Mopeds.
bikes? See, like Holly and I went to Mackinac Island, and Mackinac Island has no cars.
Oh, well, not
They're
me.
legally not allowed to have any sort of vehicle. So it's only by bicycle, horse-drawn carriage, or in the winter they're allowed snowmobiles. And it was
super strong.
what's that?
They're probably super strong.
Dude, it was literally one of the coolest places I've ever been to, and I thought the concept was amazing. Like the streets were absolutely beautifully clean.
Where was this again?
Aside from the
Mackinac
horseshit.
Island in Michigan,
Okay.
and they're not allowed any sort of vehicle.
Yeah.
And
That's
their
crazy.
island's like kind of big, so like you like everybody, but everybody rides a bicycle.
You know what I would have?
What?
Dog sled.
That's very
I
I
think
would
in the
love
winter,
that.
yeah, in the winter
like
you
you could just
can.
make like
Yeah.
a rolling cart for like when there's not snow. I would
Well,
love
they had
that.
goat carts. They were like people like had goats that were pulling around, which was cool as shit.
With people that are willing.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That's
I loved
awesome.
it.
Go faster if it's people that are not willing.
Well, I'm just saying, like we've all seen the videos of the guys that try to, like, run really fast on all fours. We'll just grab all them. Like, you're already doing it, so why don't you try it with, like a sled?
What
or
about
something?
those like carts that people
Yeah,
do
like a
in,
rickshaw.
in like
Like a
China?
rickshaw?
Yeah, is that what they're called? Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Then I feel like that would boost my ego, and I have a bigger forehead than I already do.
If you could just run really fast, or
No, I mean, if someone's like wheeling me around on a wooden throne all
Oh,
day.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah. You get like the king mentality.
Yeah.
No, that's cool though.
Jesus.
Covered in gold foil and curtains and
Yeah, you can make it real fancy.
Yeah.
You're only spending like maybe $1,000.
Yeah, but then you run into an issue where like all the it's an old issue again because they the crafters.
Oh, that's
We're
true.
gonna bedazzle our wooden sled.
And they're gonna be running around. We're gonna be running around.
And
in
you
some ghetto
know
thing.
for sure that it's the old people. That's the problem. Because
So we should
guess who needs the sleds? The old people.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like Inkblood over here is trying to gas a bunch of old people.
No,
but
I'm saying that like I thought I was creating a solution to do not worry about.
But
you know,
you're
old
creating
people
new
driving.
jobs.
Now, I'm creating new jobs, but now I'm creating a problem in that it's almost like the military. I'm 27. So what might happen is that
What's wrong with the military?
you cool it. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. It's almost no because like when you enlist, they want 25 years, right? They
Yeah.
want 25 years of age.
Yeah.
After that, you're no good.
No.
All right, then why don't you enlighten me? This is a good opportunity for you to
I don't know the
enlighten me.
cutoff age, but I went to basic with some old people,
Yeah, like
Were they
like
willing?
30s. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, but that's what I mean.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. What the fuck?
I was 18, freshly, so they were old to me.
30 is still not old.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
we
I feel like
chickens,
if we
dog.
had, a disaster,
Says the girl who
and they-
has a
and they
fucking
needed
hip problem. and can
occupants
barely-
for the
I was
military.
saying you're talking about like a draft.
Exactly.
I had a
There's
draft.
They will take
29.
any able-bodied person.
Well, I was told
Okay, we
That's
might be a
how-
little old.
25 was the cutoff, and now I'm really nervous.
No, that's not how
No,
the draft
more
works.
than half of this room is 30-year-olds, and they seem like they're 82.
Yeah, no, like the draft, they don't care for age. It's just like with like the tattoos when you enlist for the military and you have certain tattoos, you can't have them on your throat. They can't be a certain size on your hands, things like that.
So I need a neck tattoo, is what you're telling me.
No, because if it's a draft,
face
they don't
tattoo.
give a shit anymore. Those rules that they
Really?
set, they do not give a
Okay,
shit
for real
anymore.
though, if I like my face is tattooed and my throat's tattooed, I still get drafted.
If there's
Yeah.
a fucking war
Ooh.
and you have both arms, both legs, and you can fucking run, they're giving you a gun and you're fighting.
Okay, but what about
All
this
right, are
though?
you ready for your
I'm a
amputation?
diagnosed
Yeah,
They will not take you
schizophrenic.
then.
So I'm good, right?
Yeah,
so I
they
can be
won't
like,
take you then.
here's my crazy card, get me the fuck out of here.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, we're good.
That's the one thing that they don't overlook. And it's the same with like if I wanted to enlist, I could not enlist because I'm diagnosed bipolar. So I'd have to I'd have to jump through a ton more hoops to go through because the military suicide rate is so high. They will not take people who are like recently diagnosed. You have to be like so many years with the diagnosis, so many years on medication. You have to get like approved through your therapist that they think like, yeah, you won't off yourself after being in the
I'm
military.
not gonna lie. If I ever got drafted and like they still wanted to take me, I would just kill my neighbor and then I'd just be like, send me to jail. I don't want to die that way.
Your neighbor's your
I
dad.
don't know these people.
They're not taking me and they're not taking Jeffy.
I will put my dad through that.
What were you saying, Inkblot?
I didn't say anything.
He wants to be anonymous?
I'm Carter. Carter's my name.
I thought you were Inkblot.
Well, it's just an alias.
Oh, okay. So Carter's
so
your
he
real
wants to be
name.
anonymous?
The reason he wants to
Carter.
be anonymous is because
It's
he
Carter.
has
Kids.
Person.
Okay, Noah, I got my
Like
problem
tricks, that'll do
before the
tricks.
shit gets out of hand.
I had mine.
It's getting there.
I had mine and was told that I would go in popcorn reading style, and that didn't happen. But
Well,
that's fine.
who did Krista popcorn?
Apparently Carter, because he just started talking about his problem. So
Well, what's your
that was
problem?
interesting.
What's my problem?
You were talking about getting rid of all cars and making people slaves again.
I didn't say anything about that.
I mean, you kind of.
Theoretically, that's what it comes down to.
I said willing individuals multiple times.
Right, so you do willing individuals, right? But then there's no more cars. So then you know what it comes down to? The rich people start just forcing poor people to do it for them.
No. Willing,
And then slavery becomes a thing
willing,
again.
willing is a prerequisite.
I'm just
Okay,
saying.
but I feel like
It's
Are
my
you
system.
still-
if a rich person came up to me and they're like, "Pull me, poor boy," I'd be like, "Fuck off and pull yourself." And plus, they're gonna be fatter than most of us, so they're not gonna be able to chase after us or make us do anything.
Listen.
You know, then it's just
pretty
gonna be the
soon-
poor pulling the poor. So and then the fat people will be dying
You
in the
know
streets
exactly where I'm coming
because
from.
they're so overweight and can't walk themselves.
You know where I'm coming from.
I'm saying it's
If if he asked me to pull him for the rest of his life, I would do it. If he asked me to do it fully undressed, I would consider it.
Consider it.
I would. I get super strong, so I could do it.
Oh my god!
all
I
day,
just
every
thought
day.
about that. Imagine I'm in a rickshaw, right? And I got like this handsome man in front of me, and his little booty cheeks was bouncing while he's running.
Carter!
You said it twice!
No, I'll bleep that out.
This is difficult. We've never had aliases before.
This is kind of fun though.
Noah's gonna bleep out every single one.
Yeah,
I might just
it
say
doesn't
it. And
If you want to, yeah.
Just, you know what would be so great? Just take him saying Carter and inlay that over
inlay
every
it.
time
Oh,
we
wait,
say his
wait,
name.
wait.
So it's like,
But the one where he's
Carter.
yelling it.
yeah. or yeah, Carter. Like that.
no,
That
every
works.
time
Thank you.
oh yeah, I agree with Carter!
That's a good idea. I like that idea.
You can pull that off.
That's pretty
Yeah, I can easily pull that off.
Okay. All right, Holly, what's your problem?
She didn't
Popcorn
actually
reading
have one
makes me
ready.
nervous. No, I do.
Well, fine then. You
Everything
makes-
want
everything makes
somebody
me
else to
nervous.
go?
All right, listen. I have been saying this for years. Tyler can attest to it because he hates when I say it. I say, take away women's rights to vote.
I mean, I don't think you're
Hear
wrong.
me out. Hear me out.
I
Because
hate this.
No, because you get the feminazi bitches who are pissed over what?
But you also get Andrew Tate's.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's the worst part.
So you get.
I mean, I agree with you, but like, I just.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like as guys, we feel like we need to like, no, you're wrong. You were over here like, yeah, fist bump, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, because you have these feminazi bitches who are complaining over what? The wage gap that doesn't exist? They can own land, they can have jobs, they can vote. What else are they pissed off about?
Plus, they have
Grow
a
the hell
vagina.
up.
That shit is
So
cool.
until-
Like, they already have a leg up on us.
They literally have all the power.
Thank you. I've been saying this for fucking years that
I
women
told-
have all the
listen,
power and men have nothing.
Krista's like, blah, 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 problem, and I'm like, listen, you have the power to make me do anything you want.
Okay.
You take it away, and when they start acting right, because then guess what? Then you have the women pissed at the other women, and then they start behaving. And then if they still don't start behaving, then boom, they're not allowed to work anymore.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
You
Wait,
start
what?
taking away more rights.
Damn.
What about when men aren't acting right?
We always
They're
act
trying
right.
to act
Krista.
right.
Pass
They never act
legislation
right.
on what I can do with my body. Like, what about
They never
stuff
act
like
right.
that?
That's the thing, though. They never
Listen,
learn. They
hey,
never learn.
There's a difference between guys and fucking retards.
getting aired
Like, if
at
you.
all.
You know, do I say I agree with Holly on podcast? Sure, why not? I don't give a fuck.
Listen,
This is a proud.
all six
proud
of our
moment.
viewers will agree.
That's true. We have like 4 people that listen to this shit. It's not bad though.
What,
Noah's like, we got.
Give us
Noah's
an
like, we
estimate.
got 2.
what do we have?
Give us an
Huh?
estimate.
What do we
Give us
have?
an estimate of viewers.
What do you mean?
Like, average of viewers.
How many people put up with our
Oh.
bullshit?
Probably roughly around 20 or so.
No, shout
Like
out to
regularly?
20 of you.
Regularly? Nice.
Yeah, shout out to all the
yeah.
20s
All
out there.
20.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
I love you all.
FYI, Noah's over here strangling himself with the mic cord because he wants it to end.
getting cut because I did not expect us going into full-on
This is what happens when you
politics.
let us
Okay.
pick topics. You know
I'm
it.
just
You
saying.
said.
I said,
Oh wait, no, he picked
no,
the
no,
topic.
no. I did not.
Dude, he
No.
fucking picked the topic.
Bullshit. All right, I said.
Oh, bullshit?
What
Beep.
law
Who
do you
picked the
think you
topic?
could probably fix? I said, I'm gonna slash people's tires so they don't park wrong.
And where do you
And then
think?
here we are with fucking Holly. Let's abolish
Okay,
all women.
Hold on.
Okay, but I'm a
Can we
woman.
finish this?
I'm a woman. I'm allowed to say what I please.
Can I finish this?
I was
I
gonna
have
say,
all the power.
I also have one that I'd like to say.
Yeah, we have 2 more people that need to say their shit.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah, but arguably the justice system is already that without a doubt.
Well, yeah, the justice system is a loose
That's
end, and
what
the
I'm
government is a
saying.
piece of shit. But like, that's fine.
Abolish
Yeah.
the justice system.
Just get rid of the government. Like,
Yes.
we got to figure out something
Yes.
else.
Dude, get rid of the government. Yes, let me run it. I'm
No.
perfectly
Nope.
a great person.
You
Nope.
definitely
All right.
gotta cut
All
this
right,
out.
next topic. Next topic.
No, I didn't
I don't
He doesn't
care.
have one.
What the fuck? Okay, no,
All right,
I
hurry
have
up.
one.
What's
right?
yours?
Right? Okay, so listen. I think that there's so much trash in the world that eventually we're gonna end up like having to ball it up and shoot it into space, which is gonna be horrible. I literally
Wall-E.
think that everything that we make from now on should be biodegradable, whether it's out of like metal, glass, wood, hemp,
Wait,
whatever.
metal?
Beeswax.
Metal biodegrades.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
You know what I mean? So, like, you know, any sort of, like, get rid of anything that's non-biodegradable. Cody, it says right here, warning, may cause cancer.
You're full of shit.
Oh my god, you fucking moron.
You fucking dickhead.
Beep.
No, it says warning. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. You fucking dick.
Well, I'm
What?
just saying.
Beep.
It would be.
Who was gonna tell me nicotine was addictive?
Shut up. Put your fucking vape down and you tell
Beep.
me.
What's our next topic?
You
All right.
know what? I gotta.
We're just cutting all that. Howdy, hi, and
All
hello.
of it. All of it. Bro, we ain't cutting all of it. That was good shit.
Carter!
Had a wonderful
fucking-
idea.
Fuck, it was!
It was a
Okay,
fucking
listen.
fight.
We
Listen.
talked about abolishing the government.
So here we are. At the beginning of goddamn
women.
the day. Start off by let's slash some tires. Let's fix some people's parking. They have a consequence. It's not detrimental, but it's like, hey, fix your fucking shit. We immediately jump to let's abolish women.
Hey, immediately. We
Whoa,
went Rickshaw
easy.
first.
Sorry. Let's get rid of
You're
cars.
right. Gentle transition. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, it wasn't immediate chaos. I knew we would end up going on a fucked up route. We
Beep.
were gonna derail this train. I was the rock starting it.
The rock.
The rock.
I feel like
More like the
afterwards,
boulder.
okay.
boulder.
Wait, you were that boulder in
I am the
that
pebble.
one shot that literally came down on the freaking trolley and just.
I am the cargo ship crashing into the bridge.
You are.
That's not good timing. That's
This
not good
won't
timing.
come
be
out
out
until like
immediately.
3 months.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, right now, I'm a little nervous.
You know what's crazy about
Don't
that?
worry, Carter. You're good.
My
you're in good
brother
hands.
could have been on that bridge.
Lucky him. I would have been on that
speechless.
So we go from
okay?
slashing tires
Did I
to
show you that?
getting rid of cars to
Bridge?
getting rid of women's rights to let's kill off pedophiles.
Public-
Which I'm
To-
still down for. I don't
To
care.
what did you say?
Removing plastics.
Removing plastic.
I
which is
like
fine.
that one. That's
Krista, what was yours?
And
Retesting old people.
Retesting old people,
old
and
people.
then
wonderful one.
No,
change
okay.
it back
Getting rid
to
of women drivers.
get rid
Oh,
of
and
women
and then
drivers.
Katie said get rid of all women drivers.
So I found out the main problem. It's Holly and her sister.
Well, yeah, but I just do want to throw out everything derailed as soon as she mentioned old people, and then everything just spawned off of how much people had problems with old people.
To be fair, I had my topic the second you said it because I've been saying that for years. But we can start over. That's okay.
I have an idea.
Go ahead, hit us with the how to
This
high
is
and
just
low.
going to be an edit rigmarole for you. I think we just talk, and we'll eventually find a topic, and
That's-
you'll find some
Hey.
juicy
Welcome
meat.
to
That's what we
CNC.
do.
That's
That's
literally
what
what we do.
happens,
We have
bro.
a topic and then we
Good,
fucking
good.
snowball.
Beep.
All right, I got it.
Howdy, high and low.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Welcome to the episode where we just figure it out.
Where this might
Round-
not come
yeah.
out.
Round two. Round two.
Round two. Fine. Round two.
Round two.
This is round two
Are you
of the
gonna
same
keep mine in
episode.
because I feel like mine was good.
Yeah, we're going to move on.
And I really like Jake's
No, we
too.
keep
And Krista's
nothing
had
in.
good guys.
We
We
keep
had
nothing
good
in. We
ideas.
forget about the whole first section of this.
No, but we had.
It never happened.
Carter
Howdy,
now
high and
owns
low.
this podcast.
Wait,
What?
where's your list at? Did
I
you
have it.
send it to me?
I have it right here.
I feel like we did
Just-
good.
The record
one.
show, I'm
I
unaware
know.
what the list
Just
is.
pick
even though
one.
I'm
I
now
am.
CEO.
All right.
I feel like we did good. It was fine.
Patrick sits on
It wasn't bad.
It was rough.
No, I mean there's worse things said on this thing.
That is true. Here's the first topic of the night.
Woo. Cool.
Ooh.
Hope you choose a different one.
Can we make the same one?
No.
I don't have a serious answer for that.
If you could choose a new skill that you would gain instantly, and what would it be? But you would lose a skill that you have right now.
Do you get to pick the skill you lose, or is it at random?
I'm gonna say at random.
Oh
Okay.
fuck!
That's
Oh
rough.
shit!
Me
That's
and
rough.
Tyler have this conversation
I was gonna
all
say,
the time,
Holly and I talk about
but
all
we
the
get to pick
time
what we lose.
because we were always like, I would give up this skill to gain this skill. So we talk about it. Can we do like both?
Sure.
Can we do like one that
let's
we
do
one at random and then one that
that
we
you would choose.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, Carter, go ahead and kick us off. Normally that's the side where we start because that's normally where I'm sitting. But since you've stolen my seat today, go ahead and start us off.
I also want to let the record show that Carter did not steal a seat. Carter just sat where he wanted.
You just sat in my assigned seat.
Carter sat where I
Told
like,
him to.
I was
Well,
told.
Wow,
Carter listens
Cody,
to directions.
wow.
I said I was gonna throw a wrench in it and mix everyone up.
You're giving up my
That's
seat
why I'm
now.
over here. I could have made you sit in this back.
I'm just
corner.
saying, me and Krista, we still got it.
Wow.
I genuinely think that I want to be able to communicate with just about anybody. I don't mean in terms of like language barriers, but I want to be able to communicate with someone effectively from the get-go.
Like
That's the skill
comprehension.
I want. I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I already consider myself like an empathetic person, but I really do genuinely just want to be able to build a connection with someone rather quickly.
No
That is my- that's the
misunderstandings.
And
genuine-
like
yeah.
hold it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
hold it. Yeah.
I mean, I am a janitor, so
That's
I
what we're working
yeah
on right
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I want to
that
be able
topic.
to
We'll never
communicate
be able to publish this
with
one.
those people, and by janitor I mean other job that I'm not telling you.
Other job.
I just
I'm not
yeah
telling
I
you.
just
That's
communicate with the public, and I want to be able to have that conversation
Yeah.
with each person
And
individually
both parties
build a
understand.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of skills that that I'd be willing to get rid of, and then I'll
Even
get
if
rid
it's
of
at
it.
random, what is one that if you could choose it?
If I could choose it,
Yeah.
that
Just
I'm
out of
willing to get rid
curiosity.
I don't. This one's hard. I don't know. I think that I would be content because when I think of the skills that Noah brought up, I think of skills that I really like. I'm proud of. I don't know. It's probably like an art related skill, probably. I like to paint, but it's not my preferred medium.
Mm-hmm.
So like anything involving painting, whether it be acrylic or oil, anything like that. I think I'd
That's
say
fair.
do it
That's
out of the
pretty
window.
fair.
No, I don't know if we want to be really specific about that because if we want to just say just get rid of all art skills, that might.
Yeah,
be,
but I feel like that
that
kind
might
of
be-
covers too much.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I
might
mean?
be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm now out of a job.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah, I feel
gonna
like
do away
you
with
could
one.
choose like an art skill or a medium.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I feel like painting is just an aspect of
Of-
it, so
yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's
Because I feel like if you choose
Yeah.
like art in general, like
You
that
wouldn't
could get
even be
rid
able
of
to do,
like
like,
writing,
music
or
or
that could get rid
Yeah.
of music, or yeah, exactly. I feel
Yeah.
like that's too broad of a term.
yeah, nice.
I am a very comfortable person, so in terms of random, I can't just pick a random, obviously, but like
Right.
I feel like I might lose some of that comfortability with others. It might be just backhanded.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that
I
would
want to be able
be.
to communicate with others, but if that,
But then you feel awkward around others.
I feel
would-
like I might. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm already nervous. Like other people at this table, without name dropping, have a condition that makes them sweat. I currently feel that way.
Yeah.
yeah.
Somebody who screams on the podcast several times every episode, I have a condition.
That was only one episode.
Oh, I thought
And
you
that
did
was
it on a
last
few of
episode.
them.
And one
Oh, I
time in
thought you
real
did it on a
life,
few of them.
I saw him do it. I'm actually the reason why he said it.
That is true.
So
We were in the middle of playing Catan.
TM,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
TM, that was because of me. You're welcome.
Tyler?
Thank you, Charlie.
So
Carter.
I feel like I'm kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for?
Jack of
Like
all
like a jack of all. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Carter.
Did you say
Like-
jack of all trades or
Yeah.
jack off?
Yeah.
I
Jack
thought you
off
called
of
him a
all
jack off.
trades.
I was like, hell yeah.
Like I feel like I'm pretty decent at most things, but I don't really feel like I'm amazing at one thing. Like I feel like there's not one thing that I'm just like, oh yeah, like I got that 100%. Unless it's playing this Taco Bell game, then I definitely feel like I got that. But that's not fantastic. I feel like there's kind of two that I kind of really wish that I had. One of them is I've always wanted to be a captain of a ship, like a sailboat. I think that'd be so cool to have that kind of skill and like that know-how about like the ocean and stuff.
What's that
Would-
called?
Not something like nautical something.
What?
Like I want like nautical know-how. Like I want to be able to like navigate an ocean and like sail a boat like productively.
Captain.
Right, but like there's like a word for
There is a
that
word
somewhere.
for that. I can't remember.
I think that would be like one, and then the other one is kind of like to be able to identify and know all aspects of a plant, like whether it be mushrooms or things. I'm decent at it, but I'm not fantastic at
So
it.
basically, like an all-encompassing botanist.
Yeah, like I would absolutely love that. As far as like a skill that I would give up, it would instantly be tattooing. I would forget every single knowledge on knowing how to do that.
What if your random one is you give up the skills of the Taco Bell game?
Oh shit! I would get rid of it.
beep.
I'm not gonna lie, I would
Yeah.
get rid of it.
Uh,
I would get rid of it.
We keep
I'd eat a Wendy's.
swear
Taco Bell
words except
sponsor
like
us?
certain ones.
I'm beeping every swear word.
Okay.
Now that Carter is the new CEO of this podcast, so I've decided it's now family friendly.
But yeah, I would be a
Beep,
botanist.
beep.
I would want the skill of a botanist.
Okay.
And then give up, anything if I have to. Like as far as like the whole tattoo world, I'd just give all that shit up, like tomorrow.
hey.
beep.
Seamanship.
Seaman. Oh, that's
Seamanship.
That's a fantastic name. I want seamanship on my record.
There's a gray area in
Yeah.
terms of language. No.
I just typed in what is the skill for sailing, and it's just like sailing skill, seamanship, and I was like, cool.
Hell yeah.
Cody,
Well,
what's a skill that you would like to obtain or get better at, and then what skill would you give up to have it?
I would say my skill. It's actually kind of the opposite of what everybody said so far. The skill I wish I had more than anything was like drawing specifically, but like detailed drawings. Like, I don't care about painting. I don't care about like any of that other crap. I just like, well, not crap, but you know what I mean.
Would you want it on like like on a Procreate kind of thing, like a digital art style,
Does
or
not
do you
matter.
want
I
it
would like
on
to
like
do
a
both.
physical?
Like for my own enjoyment, I want like there's sometimes I'll like sit there and like start sketching something and it just looks like trash and I just crumple up the paper and throw it away. And like I realize it's just like my ADHD like kind of like giving me something to do during that time while I'm thinking or something.
Right.
But like I don't have the skill for like shading and like the big thing is depth and stuff like that. I have nothing for that. So like Krista is like, you're good at drawing, like blah, 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 like all the time, and I'm like, I can literally draw one thing, and it's Donald Duck. That's all I can draw because I copied it over and over again, constantly, from like he was on a poster at the front of my German class, and
It's a really weird place to have Donald Duck.
well, it was like a Donald Duck poster, and then it would like say the words above it, and then it would have it in German below it. It was like a random thing that they had on the wall.
That's still really weird. Well,
He had a
do you
bunch
know
of-
what the German word for Donald Duck is?
I do not. Well, it would just be Donald Duck.
What's his name?
I know, but like
Yeah.
doesn't
It's a
I?
name.
I feel like
No.
Duck though would have like
Yeah, but whenever you say proper names, you just use the actual name.
Oh.
It's like in Japanese where they like
Yeah.
say stuff and then they would go like Donald Duck
yeah
and they would say it.
yeah.
And that's another thing too is like I actually kind of have two. The other one would be able to like pick up and learn any language like without
That would be
any
fantastic.
type of issue at all.
If we went back to our first topic though, and we did like the whole law thing, we could just make everybody speak English.
God damn it. All right.
Oh,
so
beep.
So, but I would say, as weird as it sounds, and this is probably where it's going to be a shock to at least a couple people, if I had to give up something that is like a major skill of mine,
He's gonna say music, isn't it? Thought so.
I would give up
really?
vocals. I would give up vocals
Oh,
100%
vocals.
Why?
because the things that are in my head for my merch line, my ideas. I have comic books in my head that I will never have come to life because I can't draw them.
Yeah.
I have insane amounts of ideas, and I never tell anyone because I'm bad at explaining them, and I do not have the ability to sketch them or draw them.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
kind of sad.
it sucks. It sucks. I am like super artistic, but only in music.
Right.
It's the only skill I have. Really.
I mean, I
Like-
feel that because I could never play any instrument. I mean, I know how to play a didgeridoo, and that's it. And that's not going to get me anywhere.
Yeah, I can literally.
Unless you're like looking for like a backup didgeridoo player.
I'll keep it.
That'd be kind of cool.
Just, you know,
I-
put some
Yeah.
weird wobbles in the background and be like
Yeah.
that kind of shit.
I'll show you a song later. I actually have a use for you. So
Finally, somebody does.
basically, I only have 3 like semi-honed in skills whenever it comes to music, and it's literally like singing, screaming, and I used to be able to play the tuba, and I'm pretty sure I could pick it back up and play it again. But I used to be like,
You're gonna lose that skill?
yeah.
You're gonna give that up?
I would give it all up to be able to like draw and be able to like express this stuff, because like I have, like I said, a lot of stuff in my head and I just can't express it, and I just don't know how to. You want to know the amount of times I've seen like Pokemon cards and I'm like, this would be cool to do an alternate art of this in this way. I couldn't even attempt to do it. And I just like stupid stuff like that the whole way up to
I don't
like
know, man. I've seen some of like the new Pokemon cards. I don't know if you saw the new Gengar. That thing
Some
was
of the
looking
art
like
is
a 5-year-old did it.
So bad. Like, I'm not a fan of it at all.
But that's the thing is like, even if I was like, oh, I could improve on this, no, I can't. Like, I can't. I can draw stick figures. Like, I think I have it on here. I'll pull it up while Krista and them are going. I'll show you like the best drawing I've ever done, and it's shit.
I mean, that's what they did
Oh,
to Gengar, man. I don't know if you saw the Gengar from 151, but Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that's pretty much mine.
Krista?
This is a skill that I'm very envious of you, of Cody. That you are just like really average at everything you do.
Wow.
I'm just like,
I
you're
knew
not.
what that was supposed to be endearing. It just,
I know it was. I get it. It came across. I had to act like, but we've had this conversation before. I understand what she means.
No, like
it's
you're
kind of like a jack of all
yeah, it's like a
trades
jack
thing.
of all trades. Like you're so decent at everything that like it like becomes frustrating.
Yeah, because like my focus will never let me be very good at one thing.
Yeah.
Except for music.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Like, if it's something with that, I can work on it and I will get to it. But like everything else, not so much.
Yeah.
So I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I just had to fuck with you.
I know.
Just because
Beep.
from the outside that sounded horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But
So you want to be like good at like decent
Like
at
if
everything?
I'm like, hey, I want to rip down this piece of drywall and put a new piece up.
can I tell you what I
Like-
think yours actually is? Like from what you're saying.
What?
I think you just worded it differently. I think you wish that you could learn things as quickly as I do.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
what you mean because
Yeah.
you say that constantly.
Yeah. Like you spend like 20 minutes on YouTube and you're like, okay, I'm good. Let's do this. And I'm like,
yeah.
how?
And I'm like, just don't worry about it. And
Yeah.
then like show like that spreadsheet I made her. I made that spreadsheet in like 10 minutes. Like no problem. And she's like, how did you do this? I'm like,
I was
did
so
it and figured
excited
it
about
out.
it. I went to my sister's house and showed her, and she's like, Krista, I knew how to do that in high school. And I was like,
Yeah.
You're like, why is everybody like good at things?
Yeah.
I'm not like I can empathize because I'm not a visual learner, and I need to provide like a lot of effort to learn something new.
yeah. And a lot with me is I require repetition. So like I'm not going to learn something the first time. I have to do it a couple times. Like the first time you can show me, okay, that's cool. The second time I'll do it with you, okay. And then the third time you watch me do it, make sure I'm doing it properly, and then I'm good.
And the problem is we run into this a lot. It has to be consecutive. And then she has to
Oh, okay.
continue it because she'll forget it.
Like
Yeah.
perfect example is the 4-wheeler that we have to plow our driveway. It's a manual, right?
Automatic or semi-automatic.
Semi-automatic. Okay, so
Or
the,
semi-manual,
you
however you
have
wanna
the
say it.
clutch and whatever,
Okay,
all
yeah.
that kind of
No
thing.
clutch. Sorry, no clutch. It's
no
just
clutch?
the kick shift.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
But
Right.
I only use it once a year. That's
Right, so
not
you've,
enough
like,
for me to retain that and to
I
remember
gotcha.
how
I'll
to
just
do
do
it
like
next
go
year.
start it up, and she'll sit there and she'll like turn the key on, and then she'll just like hit the button, and she's like, it's not working. And then she'll hit it, and I'll walk downstairs, and she'll be like, it's not working, and I'll just flip the switch, and then she hits it, and it starts. And I'm like, on, hit the button. And she's like, I never remember this.
Yeah.
Like-
see, like,
Yeah.
Just small things like that.
see, like, I feel like I'm the opposite. Like, if I can watch somebody do it once, like, I feel like I have like a natural like, okay, I got it.
That's
Yeah.
We're good.
I can figure it out.
Is like
yeah.
I feel like if somebody tries to over-explain something to me, like just show it to me, like let me watch it once, and then I'm good. Like just
She does
I'm
that
good
to
to go.
me.
Like
Yeah.
we're good
I
to
get
go.
so frustrated, and I'm just like, stop. I'm like, you are just
I have to make sure
over-explaining
that you
this.
understand and that I'm saying it right.
I know, and I'm just like, I get it the first time. Like, you're good.
Yeah.
I'm like, just let me figure it out real quick, and then I just do it.
See, or like, are you like me where you just like you can like if you fly by the seat of your pants, shit just turns out better?
Yeah.
I'm the
Like,
opposite because I'm like,
Mi-
I'm
mine
gonna
is
fuck all of
if
this
somebody's
up.
like if somebody's like, hey, go do this, and like I know very little about a project. I'm just like, yeah, give me like give me like the gist of what I need to do, and then just let me figure out my own way how to do it, and then I can do it.
Yeah. That's exactly how I do things.
Yeah, that's so much easier that way.
If I need specifics, that's what YouTube and stuff is for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the skill I would probably, if I could choose to lose, would be, I don't know if this is cheating or not, but riding a bike.
Oh,
Because it's really easy to just relearn how to do that.
But
Oh,
you don't
okay.
get to relearn.
All right, I was
Like,
gonna
you
say,
just-
we
But
don't
he didn't
get.
specify.
I'm just gonna say you just
So-
permanently lose that skill.
Yeah, do we permanently lose the skill?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if that's the case, then it would be like, oh, what's the easiest skill I have to learn? That's what I'll get rid of.
And just get like a fucking electric bike and
Beep.
you don't have to fucking ride it.
Beep.
You can just get training wheels.
That's fair too.
Like fuck it, you just get a 3-wheel
beep.
bicycle and you're good to
Okay.
go.
Or
Get one of those like little like the pull along trailer things that like the little zip up window you see little kids riding.
have
Have
Cody
Cody
pull
pull
me.
you around.
Or we get a rickshaw.
I can't make it on a bike.
No, he's fucked.
Or we get a rickshaw. We
Yeah.
have Carter pull us around.
That's funny.
We were doing so good.
We
were doing
were.
so-
I fucked it up.
Okay, a skill that I would be fine with losing and never having again.
The ability to read.
Fishing. I would be fine with losing fishing because I don't care about fishing.
Oh damn.
I'll go with you and sit with you, but like the action of fishing, it's not a big deal to me.
That's what I have
I
friends
literally
for. It's
went.
okay.
I
Yeah.
literally went fishing last night with my brother.
I have a vivid
I wouldn't
memory
say
of,
that.
of fishing with my father when I was a young boy, and we've never fished again.
Oh,
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
it's very upsetting.
Who's your
Wait,
your
what
dad?
did you say?
Is that
I
Mr.
remember,
Carter?
I remember fishing. Yeah, Mr. Carter. I remember fishing with Mr. Carter when I was really young. We did it maybe once.
That's really
And I-
sad.
well,
And I never fished with him.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, this
Listen,
is
it's
still
fine.
an
Listen,
option. Mr.
I'll take
Carter's
you guys
alive.
fishing.
I was gonna say I don't know if you guys know this or not,
Mr.
but
Carter
my
can
dad has a
barely
very
move.
large pond and a bunch of boats. So we could go fishing if
Wait,
you
is
really.
there fish in it?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I thought I asked you last time and you said no.
Yeah. No. The lagoon.
Cody, are you
I just-
fucking serious?
Yeah,
Beep.
I asked you when we were talking about the water slide.
The lagoon has no fish.
said Cody.
The
You
pond.
just said
the F word. That's why I beeped.
are you fucking
Alright,
serious?
listen, we're really gonna fucking
Beep.
get rid of him.
I've been doing it for the last half an hour.
There's crappy sunfish. There's goldfish in there that if you catch, you get money.
You get $50 if you
The
catch a
goldfish are like this
goldfish.
big now.
Yeah.
There's bass.
Just so you know, I'm
Wow.
coming to your house tomorrow. You're not gonna have any goldfish left. I promise.
Okay.
There's bass.
We have largemouth bass, crappie, catfish,
All right,
sunfish.
I'll be over.
We have bluegill.
You just say catfish, so I'm like,
Dude, the
That's
record bass right now is 28 inches out of my dad's pond.
all right.
It's fucking
Wow.
huge. The largest
Beep.
catfish I think was 23 inches, but that
Wow.
motherfucker weighed like
Beep.
almost 10 pounds. It was huge. But yeah, I didn't know you didn't like. Of course, there's fish in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
didn't
4.5
know.
acre pond. Of course, there's
Listen,
fish in there.
I'm serious. I don't know if you were just. I don't know if you were just messing with me or not. I got you. I didn't know if you were just messing with me or not. But like, you definitely told me at one point that there was no fish in there.
was
I
probably
feel
just
like
messing
you
with
thought
you,
I
yeah.
was like. I was like weirded out to go in the pond or something, and then you're like, "No, there's no fish in there," or you told somebody that was with
yeah,
us.
I probably was just lying, bro.
Yeah.
Not
Because
gonna lie.
I remember it was 4th of July. We went there for the water or the when you first built that water slide.
yeah.
You definitely said something about there not being fish in there, and I was like, "Dang, this is a good place to go fishing," and it's just
Oh
there's
yeah, no, it's
fish.
completely loaded. Like,
Okay.
like if you sit there, like I think Holly and Katie that one day we took a picture of every fish they caught. It was almost 40 fish in almost 2 hours.
Exactly. You leave mine alone.
You should see my fishing
Like,
arsenal in general.
well, I'm just saying, like, they you know, they don't fish a lot, and it was almost 40 some fish in 2 hours. So, like, it was really good.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot there. And my dad has like 2 paddle boats, and he has kayaks and stuff you can take out. So, you know.
Bring my kayaks over. I
And
fish
he
in
just
kayaks.
and he just trimmed the entire edge of everything too, so there's no weeds or anything right now.
Yeah, when we walked out across there, you did mention that. It looks
Yeah.
nice.
But
So-
yes, Cody, there is a lot of fish in there,
Okay.
and the pond is like 20 some feet deep, so and 4.5 acres big, so there's a lot.
So there's like a few answers. I feel like to be able to speak any language or like learn any language, really, like no problem
Just
at all.
to know it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
I would love that. Like, I don't even have to speak it. Just to be able to fucking understand what other
Beep.
people are saying.
I would never have to use subtitles.
You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be so cool? Or like, you like go to another country and you just understand everyone. Like, I don't even care if I can't speak to them. Like, just understanding them
You
would
can
be
order
cool.
correctly at
So
the
I keep-
restaurant. Like,
So I keep thinking about it. That what made me say that was have you ever seen that kid on TikTok that like
Goes everywhere and can
he'll
speak
just like sit there and
everything?
he'll just start talking like speaking Mandarin and they're just
Yes.
like, huh? Like, what?
And they're like, "Oh my god, you pronounce it beautifully.
Yeah,
like, you're
and people
crazy."
are like, they're like, come here, you have to see this. And they're like talking to their family members, like, get out here and listen to this. And this guy's just like
There's
talking.
even some languages, I believe it's in Africa he went to, and there's like languages that only one small village still speaks, and he'll know their dialect like completely too. Either the language thing or to be able to play an instrument really freaking well. I'd probably choose like piano. I've always the tuba's a good one.
Trumpet.
I've always wanted to be really good at playing piano. I played piano in high school, a little bit in middle school into high school, and I've always wanted to be able to just like fucking pull out a piano and just go to town. Like just be able to play from memory a bunch of cool songs. I feel like that would be awesome.
Where are you pulling this piano from?
I don't know. You know, like one of those floor ones that you can roll out and play with your feet for kids.
I was picturing like the ones you have like slinged over your back, you know?
The ones that you like blow into.
Yeah, you're like
the keyboard guitars.
yeah, like a keyboard guitar.
You see, like
She just plays the
Accordion.
Like
Yeah, the
accordion.
fucking
That's
accordion.
I would love to know how to play an accordion. That seems cooler than anything.
until you find a use, and then you're just like, this is not good. It's like people who learn to play the bagpipes. I'm like, this doesn't sound good.
Hey, you hating on Weird Al Yankovic? I'll shut the fuck up.
Fucking hate. I fucking hate him. Sorry.
Ah, that was
I
good.
freaking hate him.
Okay, really quick, why have we censored our swearing?
Because the janitor
I'm the new CEO. Carter's the new CEO.
Well, you're gonna pay us then, right?
Now we're family friendly. in quarters,
hell
you
we
can play
are.
the Taco Bell game.
Oh, I haven't seen a quarter
I'll
from
take
you
it.
yet.
I'll take it.
Obviously, you get it after.
You make that deal.
In the
Okay.
same way, I
made that
signed
deal.
off for this podcast. you've signed off for your.
I just
You're
want to
paying
point out
after.
though, you're the one who's condoning like us not swearing and stuff, but you're over here making a rabbit and a dinosaur fuck.
That's worthy of a beep. Hold on, that was kind of cool though. The way you just slid up there. This is all imaginary. Nothing's happening. Okay, here I'll prove it. That's the dinosaur, and I really don't want to touch this thing, but that's the bunny.
I don't know.
This is hard when I don't have many skills.
That's what I was thinking.
Like,
I'm just kidding.
Did you get rid of the skill of piercing?
Oh,
arguably not a skill.
no, that's a skill.
Yeah, but now you're just
I would
focusing
count
on
that as-
semantics.
Trust me, there's a lot of
Hey.
shitty piercers out there,
that
and you're
might
not
be-
one
You
of
give me a
them.
needle, I guarantee you it's a skill because I won't fucking have it.
That's what I'm saying.
To be fair, I did let my sister pierce my
I'm
ears.
so bad at this.
I'm just having fun.
There's
I
a
don't-
lot of shitty piercers out there, and you're not
that's a
one of
beep.
them. That's a skill.
Yeah, I'd give that up. Honestly and truly, I love my job. I love owning my own business. I wish I never did it. Because Tyler wants to travel the world, and he's like, we could leave right now, and let's go. We could go to all the places you've ever want to been. You've ever want to been.
I've ever want to been.
You've ever wanted to been. But if you would have said this back when I was a preschool teacher, I loved my job, loved working with the kids, hated the management. The business was not run well, and that made me hate it. So if he would have said that before I started, I would have given all of that up, given up my career, and gone. But now, I just can't do that, especially to Josh. Like, so I'd give it up because then I'd have an excuse to give it up. So yeah, I'd give up piercing.
It would essentially like force you to give it up.
Yeah, I'd do that. It's just like I friggin' broke my hands. Did you like that? I said friggin'.
I like that.
One.
CEO is very, very happy.
Let's see what you did there.
CEO Carter approves.
I wish I could gain the skill to have resolve. I want to be able
Explain.
to, when I have something in mind, like if I want to lose weight, if I want to put on more marketing or
So,
do
like,
all this stuff.
discipline?
Yeah, something like that. I want to have discipline, or I want to have a resolve to like finish it.
People say that's not
Oh.
a skill, and that's bull.
No,
crap.
that's definitely a
I,
skill.
I believe that's
Definitely
a
a
skill.
So basically, like willpower.
Yeah,
Like,
something like that.
yeah. No, that's very good.
You
I
don't-
like that a lot.
You don't want to have the skill of people listening to you.
No one does that to
downtown.
begin with. I didn't care.
He already doesn't.
So like you want to be able to put your mind to something and finish the
And
task
like
at
actually
hand.
finish it. Yes.
No, I like
Arguably,
that.
that's a skill I should have chosen instead of playing the keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next.
That's Holly has like 90 hobbies and she like leaves them scattered amongst the house and then she'll randomly pick one back up. So
Hey.
that makes sense.
Atta girl.
Love you, Dad.
Nobody
It's
did
so
it.
like
Nobody
these
did
two
it.
are like the
There
same
you go.
fucking
Beeping
freaking person.
Beeping.
And then like Krista and I are the same
Yeah.
friggin' person.
I have like three
And Noah and
things
Carter
that I
are
just
just
like to do all the time.
Star-crossed lovers.
Exactly. I do those things. And
I
I'm
will
happy with
branch
them.
out occasionally,
Nope.
but they are not like things that I'm gonna hyper focus on at
Yeah.
any given time.
You know
Nah.
how long it took me to try and get her to play
Exactly, that's
Pokemon Go
us.
before you guys did?
That's just peer pressure.
Yeah, well, she just like started playing it. She's like, "Well, I figured I'd do it because everybody else is doing it," and I'm just
I
like,
I
tried.
guess I'll go fuck myself.
Beep.
beep beep.
Us neither.
This is kind of fun. I kind of like that. This is
"I'll go frig myself in the buttocks."
Yeah, maybe you know what? Maybe you'll keep it around. Who knows? You
No,
won't.
what
You
skill
won't.
would you
No.
give
No.
up
Okay.
to gain that skill?
As soon as this is done, I'm saying the C
Just talk
word.
with them. It's okay.
Cunt.
Beep.
No, what's the skill you're giving up?
I'm keeping my creativity.
I thought you were gonna
Duh.
say I'm keeping my dumpy.
Would you?
That isn't a
That
skill.
is
It's a skill.
Genetics.
It's a skill, and it works on me.
Genetics.
It works on me.
No, you gotta work on something like that,
That is
though.
hypnotizing.
No, it's something.
Squats.
Brown chicken.
Can't
brown
can't just chop that off. Can I
Like
actually
a
want
skill to get rid of.
I'm gonna add in. I'm gonna help him for a second. I think you have a tremendous skill in, like we've kind of talked about it with everybody else, that you can pick up a skill really quickly. Like you talk about following through with weight loss. I've seen you follow through with weight loss, and I've been through that process where I've lost a lot of weight, and I found that to be very challenging. Noah did that very seamlessly, seemingly without a lot of effort. So I think that maybe that's not the one you want to get rid of, but I think you are absolutely capable of picking something up very quickly and just turning it off.
It's a good skill to have.
Yeah, but I don't think I would get rid of it.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to get rid of that.
Do you know how to light a fire?
Mm-hmm.
You can get rid of that skill.
No,
It's
that's
not
too
super
easy.
easy.
Though.
Dude, what if he fucking... Oh, sorry. What if he freaking, like, someday needs that to the point of where his life or death situation, and he's like, oh my God. he's like, man, if I could just somehow get
Just
this
call
fire
one of
going."
us.
Yeah. What if we're like starving
No.
and I need to go fishing? I don't fucking know how to fish anymore.
Beep beep. Don't worry, you can still hunt though.
I don't know how to hunt.
Could you hunt fish?
All you gotta do is sit there until a deer walks in front of you, then bang.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Wow, she doesn't know how to really
now, do you have
operate
a,
a
do you have a
gun
skill you want to
100%
get rid
either.
of? Would you give up riding a bike so
Carter!
could pull you around in a workshop?
No.
I totally do it for free,
Hey,
willingly.
editing. We could just pay somebody to do it.
You would get rid of the skill of editing.
The
yeah,
hell
I
I
don't know about
would.
that.
Beep.
Why?
He loves it.
I
Like,
do.
okay,
I
as much
love
as
it.
as
Oh, I
much
didn't know you liked it.
as much as
I-
much as
oh.
he
I didn't
hates.
because I hear this guy go.
I like a long edit today.
And then there you just edits for 4 hours at a time.
Yeah, but it's something that he hates, but he loves at the same time.
Yeah.
I know that
He
feeling.
loves listening to us.
It's like Tyler. I hate Tyler so much, but I love him at the same time.
Yeah, that's kind of
Sounds
how like
toxic.
Welcome to welcome to the past 4 years, 5 years, 5 years,
It doesn't matter.
5
Yeah.
years,
10 years.
Wow.
It's,
can't even remember when we got together.
when it's the basis of
When
your
did we get
relationship,
together?
you just kind of like figure it out.
You let me know when that happens.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a minute. It's been more than 5 years for you guys.
No,
We met when I was 20.
Something has messed up with my timelines.
no, my timeline is so bad
Mandela
with
effect?
shit like that.
I got it.
Okay,
I don't want to, but out of all the skills that I can recall, I think this one is kind of the bottom of the barrel. DMing. I
oh,
would get rid of DMing.
what
I
would
do
you
get
feel
rid of
like
that
that's,
skill.
I do feel like
games?
that's a skill. DMing is definitely a skill.
would you-
Storytelling?
Yeah.
I want that.
That's
I want it.
I'm not
That's
good at
my
like
favorite
the.
part.
I feel like I could write like a base story. We've talked about this before. I feel like I could write a base story, but it's the skill that you guys have of the on the fly. Someone changes the story or whatever to be able to like pick up and just go with that. That is not a skill I have. I'm really smelling taco sauce right now, and I'm afraid one of those burst on me.
It's probably because I just broke one open and ate a burrito.
Well, that would be why.
Yeah.
So no,
And
what's
I
our
just
next
burped,
topic?
So
What else you got for us? We did pretty good on that
What
one.
did I?
That was an actually pretty good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was,
We didn't-
We
we-
stayed really
yeah,
good.
let's stick with the topics that are wrote down.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good.
CEO says written topics, please.
Second
Okay.
topic. Who was in Paris?
Nickelodeon.
Oh, let's go around and say our favorite.
No,
line.
we don't. No, let's not bring up Nickelodeon for a while.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna no, never mind. It's round
Wait,
two.
whoa.
round
Am I
two.
missing something?
Yes.
So
Round two.
After.
there was a TV
Round
show.
two.
Well,
Round
Nickelodeon's
two.
a thing, but they put on a documentary called "Quiet on Set." It's
I saw that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch the documentary. I saw it, though.
It's basically about how there's a lot of pedophilia in children's TV, and
Oh, yeah.
one of the major stars of Nickelodeon was one of the victims, and
Sexually abused.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
By
was a
the-
kid
Molested.
toucher.
by the producer of several of the kids shows, and it's like for years people have been saying how this person is like creepy with certain shit.
what is one object from a video game, anime, comic, or whatever would you want to bring into the real world?
Don't like your
If somebody,
that.
well, no, if somebody else has one first, go ahead. I actually want to have a serious answer for this.
I
just
think I
need
know
to think.
Tyler's. He wants a Gundam.
Bro, how'd you know?
I was gonna say either Gundam or Pokemon.
That was my second choice.
Yeah.
My second choice was definitely like to have Pokemon be real because that'd be cool as shit. Actually, if I could float on the back
Hey.
of a Lapras, hold on, I might be changing Gundam. I would love a Gundam. Don't get me wrong. I think that'd be cool as fuck.
Beep. You're fine.
Cool as freak.
I'm gonna beep anyway.
But I do think that having Pokemon be real in real life would be so cool. Like you could get to work on the back of a Pidgeotto, like, or you know, you could.
out of all of them, Pidgeotto.
just get a
saying.
Corviknight.
What about
That's
Pidgeot?
holy. No, I want first gen.
Pidgeotto?
First
It's
gen
better than
only
Pidgeotto.
Pokemon.
Okay,
First
hey,
gen
whoa,
only
hear me
Pokemon.
out.
That's like second.
I'm
Aerodactyl.
gonna freaking ride to
Okay,
work
yeah,
on
I'll run a fossil.
damn
That's pretty shit.
Lapras.
That's pretty cool. You know?
I would do
yeah,
that.
you know, or yeah, or you go.
That's what I mean, like Pidgeotto. No, I want a cooler one.
Well, you just picked a second
Lapras.
Evo. Pick Pidgeot at least.
Okay,
You just picked
fine.
one. Or Charizard. Everybody wants to fly Charizard.
Charizard's lame.
I feel like if we're talking about real life, though, you would get burnt immediately. like,
Okay,
everyone
but
was
listen,
back.
Ash. I watched Ash ride Rapidash during their race, and it was because that him and Rapidash had a bond that it didn't burn him.
yeah,
Same
So
shit
you
would
have
happen.
to somehow create a bond with a burning Pokemon to
well,
then ride it.
pretty much any
Yeah.
Pokemon.
You'd have to create a bond no matter what. No.
Good luck.
I mean,
That's
a
the same
real
thing as
life
creating a
horse, you
bond
still
with-
have to create a bond with it, or else it's gonna frick you up.
Hey, good job. It's just like creating
I was
relationships with
close.
people. In reality, there's some tense situations where people are on fire. Not physically, obviously, but like, you know, maybe you just need to build a bond and then you're good.
Or I would also like any one of the Millennium items from Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was thinking just like the ability to play a card in the actual like hologram.
Oh, the holographics come out? That'd be cool.
Not like shadow games where you actually get hurt from it. I'm
Oh.
not really into that because I'm not that good at card games. So,
Dang.
and plus I just don't want to have to hear Holly scream, I play Pot of Greed every 5 seconds and watch this green vase show up in front of me.
Or her just talk
Bet
like
you
Joey
didn't see
fucking
this
Wheeler.
coming. I play
Hot
Pot
beep.
of Greed, which allows me to play Pot of Greed.
Give us your best.
Flip my coin.
Give us your best Joey,
Joey
Wheeler.
Wheeler.
Yeah, give us your best Joey.
Thanks, Yug. Thanks, Yug. That was the best part about Yu-Gi-Oh! Put on the subtitles, and Joey Wheeler's accent will literally say Danks, D-A-N-K-S, Yug, or Tanks, Yug. Like, they spell out his freaking accent.
It's
That's
fantastic.
the best thing ever.
So are you saying to bring an item out
Yeah.
or
Oh,
Like-
I'm
like
a
sorry.
lot
a
of
whole
people-
concept?
I would just say an item because people think of like the portal gun. Just bring out the whole
Okay,
gun
so
and
I probably can't say.
you probably
No.
can't say the whole Pokemon.
That's why.
Alright, alright,
That's
alright,
why when you
alright.
said
Yeah.
Go back.
Like that
to
was your
Gundam.
one thing was one Pokemon.
Like
That's
you
the
can do
Pokemon
a
you're choosing?
Gundam.
No, give me a fucking second. I'm thinking. Oh, sorry.
I have one. I have one.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're gonna
Go
tell
ahead.
me I'm wrong, but I really like this one. I want Muscle Man's voice.
Ooh.
I really want Muscle Man's voice.
Mom.
Yeah. My mom. Yeah, I really
That was
want
pretty
his
good. That
voice.
wasn't
Have
bad.
you ever heard Squishy do that?
No.
He's so good at Muscle Man impression.
Who is Squishy?
Josh, my younger brother. My bad.
Oh, no, I've not heard it. I thought you were talking about the scary one that she's involved with. I have nightmares about that boy. Still have nightmares about that boy. I'll always have nightmares about that boy.
Don't say anything bad about him. He's fighting the war in Africa right now.
Oh, I'm glad, but I thought...
I'm glad.
No, I'm glad he's serving your country. That's good. But I'm saying that, like, don't take that as a bad thing. No, that's good. I'm saying that, like, I thought I was really intrusive. He's very intrusive.
He's a menace to society.
It's impressive.
I got one.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Dragon Balls.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
That would
I feel
work.
like that would create world
Well, it doesn't matter. They're all hers.
Yeah.
I know, but
But just think if they fall into the wrong person's hands.
Yeah, you just said to bring them out. So I know you don't follow along with it. When you can use the Dragon Balls once a year. Okay? Then after you make the wish, they go up in the air and they shoot out and they spread across the world. And you have to search the entire world to find like all the Dragon Balls again to summon the dragon again. So like, let's say Putin gets his hands on it. Bye-bye to life.
That's what I'm thinking with a lot of the
Like,
things that I'm thinking. Like the
That's
cards.
the only issue with that.
With like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you bringing those out if they were like the Shadow Realm,
Shadow
sort of
games,
thing.
yeah.
Like imagine those fall into the wrong person's hands.
But that's why I
like,
said
that's
just the
all I'm
holographics.
thinking.
I just want the holographics.
It
Like,
makes it so much harder though, because I'm like, yeah, it'd be super cool to have all this stuff, but just imagine like the wrong person gets their hands on this stuff, like you're done for.
That's why Muscle Man's voice.
Safe.
Perfect. Perfectly safe.
The only thing you're hurting with that is feelings.
Maybe. Yeah. It's easy, bro. It would be just great. I could just do it all the time. I wouldn't have to turn it off.
I'm really struggling with this one.
I want to be able to take my shirt off and go woo woo all the time.
No, what does it have to be out of like an
I mean, you
anime
can do that without the
or?
voice.
No,
That's
I
okay.
said
Go
video
ahead.
games,
Sounds fun.
anime,
Sounds fun.
comic, almost anything.
Could I pick it? Could I pick a magic item from D&D?
Yeah.
I think. Ooh. Okay. That's a rough one. Okay, Holly, think of yours.
I'm really struggling because every item I'm thinking, all I can think is like the negatives. I am not a strong person. Even with some sort of like crazy anime power weapon, whatever, I'm still losing a fight.
do you assume that you gain whatever power would come with it, or
Elaborate. What are you thinking?
so?
Are you thinking
I
like
got a better
a
answer.
quirk from My Hero?
That's what
Are
I
you
was thinking, like something like that.
I would want a bag of holding.
Ooh,
that
that's
would
a
be
good
good.
one.
Whatever
Good
I
idea.
want in it, and I can just carry it wherever, and
Wait,
it's not going to
did
be
you say
heavy and
from
break
any
my back.
fictional
And it's
thing?
not suspicious at all.
Yeah,
it
that's
just
why
looks
I
like
asked
a
him
bag,
if
so
I
that
could-
no one
I know
would
what
like,
I
try to
want.
steal that. Really,
Yeah.
that'd be
Hey.
good.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I know
Yeah.
what mine is. It's kind of like the bag of holding. I have two, but my main one would be the tent from Harry Potter.
Oh,
That they
yeah.
go in the little tent and they come out and it's like a full size room on the inside.
Technically,
During
that
the
was
Quidditch.
a spell. That wasn't the tent.
What's
Oh,
what's
okay, never
the?
mind.
There's a D&D item like that.
Yeah, there.
There's the fortress.
The bottle.
like-
There's the fortress.
no, that was a homebrew thing, but
I
yeah,
don't
technically.
care. Yeah.
The fortress is one where it just drops basically a fucking castle on anybody.
I got you.
Thank you.
That was still one of the best items that we had.
Yeah, I
That
made
was
it
so
a homebrew. Think of
Sanctuary.
where there is a bottle. It looks cloudy. It looks like nothing's in it. But when you uncork it, you get sucked in, and it's like your own miniature home.
It's like a cat.
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah. Kind of
That-
like a Freebie
Yeah.
bottle.
So we used it like most of our party went into the bottle to like recoup, and one person was carrying us to the next place.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And it builds it builds itself. Like
You'd be able to travel the world easily. Just uncork it and then you go into your home.
Yeah.
And
So-
you just have like a nice little place to stay, and then you just, what was it? You just jump off the ledge,
Yeah, you have to jump off and fall
and then
to
you'll
then
pop out of it.
out.
You just like there. It was just like
Void.
picture just like a big piece of land with like, you know how you see like the roots hanging and stuff.
Yeah.
You just jump into the clouds, into nothingness, like you're jumping from like.
A high cliff.
Well, I was thinking like the beanstalk thing from like Jack and the Beanstalk. You would literally jump off, but instead of like passing the clouds and then hitting the earth, you just like pew, and you pop out of it.
Oh.
It was really cool. It came in handy quite a bit. So
Anything that you would need, the house would kind of shift and kind of build a section for whatever you would need.
Kind of like the room of requirement.
Yeah, something like that.
So if I gain the power of it, I don't think anybody here. Well, you might know, and Crystal will probably know, but Divine Axe Rita, I would want that. It's from Seven Deadly Sins, but it allows you to like go like this, and you create like a fake sun, and you can like throw it and hit like. It's just super cool.
Gotcha.
I think Noah. I like to like ensue chaos a lot, you know. So in real life, I'd really like to do it,
I know.
and so I think I picked the Wand of Wonders, where you just like it just casts a spell and it's just random every single time. I think that'd be so much fun. Be like, oh, did I just drop a boat on your head, or did I just make a fart sound? Like that'd be hilarious.
I want like all the food from anime. It just looks so much better.
It really does.
Have you seen like
know
Delicious
what I
in Dungeon yet? Delicious in Dungeon.
It's on
like-
Netflix. It's a really good show.
it's pretty good.
It's about
Food looks delicious.
a
watch
group
it.
of adventurers trying to go to the bottom level to save his sister, but they have no money to get food, so they have to kill monsters and make food out of them.
Wow.
It's actually
It's
really
it's,
good.
it's genuinely like it's just them cooking like a ton.
Yeah.
Did
It's
you
pretty
watch
cool.
Food Wars? It's really
Oh.
good. The whole show is about cooking.
There's a lot
and-
of fan
and,
service,
like,
though.
a lot of fan
yeah.
service, but
It's a big gray area from CEO
Yeah.
Carter.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
I don't
It
know. I
was
just
good.
feel like anime food just looks so freaking scrumptious.
You know what? I'll accept it. It's kind of
like
one
just like
thing. Anime
you know what I
food.
mean? Like their anime food, like was probably the lamest answer out of freaking everyone.
That's a good.
Tyler's like,
No, I think that's really
I
cool.
want
Yeah.
I'm like, I want the food. Especially when they do that egg stuff
Yeah.
on top of the rice and they cut it open.
Or they
Why
go
does that
ramen.
look so good?
Or ramen too, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd
It's
make
so
that.
good.
I know that I could make that. I know that I could go to Japan and get that. It doesn't look as good. It looks so good in animes.
Can you show Holly the sandwiches that I'm gonna make? Because we were talking about those
Did you
fluffy
put it in
pancakes
anime?
the other day.
Oh, I
Show
passed
her
by
your
it and save it,
sandwiches.
but here. I'll try to find it.
If I like happen to choose like the what's it called?
Babe.
Dual disc.
A dual disc. Yes, thank you. If
You
I was
have a
to-
dual disc.
I know, but if I was to have a dual disc, like that, I could like put it down with the images appear in front of me.
I would say yeah.
That's what I said. The holographics.
Yeah, like is that doable? Like is that
Yeah.
doesn't?
It would just.
That's a
yeah. All
possibility.
you need is the holographic system for it.
Yeah, yeah. So okay,
And that's technically
I
it's
wish.
it's like a programming, so it's an
Okay.
item you could take.
I got it.
What is it?
Give me the Omnitrix.
oh shit. Oh beep.
What's that?
It is
Good
from
catch.
Ben 10,
Okay.
where
Krista, you don't know the Omnitrix?
I was a sheltered child.
Hey, hey.
You don't know
Oh
Benjamin
my
Tenjin?
God. You don't know Benjamin Tenjin?
the one from.
Yeah, you need to explain it to Krista.
So the Omnitrix is a space watch that fell down and has different modes or different creatures that have been
Basically, a bunch of different aliens.
that has been sucked into this watch's data,
Okay.
and you're able to turn it and choose any alien that has
Aliens,
been
like any alien
in it.
species.
press it and you turn into that alien.
Hey, you don't press it. You spin that and,
And
slam
slam
it. It's not just a simple press.
So like basically what it is the watch contains 10 different DNA.
That's only from the base. That's only from
okay.
normal Ben
Sorry,
10.
sorry,
But
normal?
further down,
Old Ben 10 has like hundreds, if not more, that he could pick from.
Yeah, but the original Ben 10, why it's called Ben 10, is because he had 10 DNA samples basically in his watch, and when you turn it, it like injects the DNA into your body, and you become that.
so one of them was like a ghost type creature. Where Ghostface, where he could like physically turn into this weird
Ripjaw was cool.
ghost-like creature that
I like
can
Diamond
phase
Dude
through
too, or Diamond Head.
walls, be very, very secretive. There's another one that is,
The red one with the forearms.
forearms.
Big
That is
beak.
just
Yeah, his name was just
strong.
Forearms.
Okay.
It was a weird show. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
It was cool as shit though.
My younger
Beep, beep.
brother had one of the toy watches
I did
that
too.
like
Yeah.
actually popped out and you could push it in. That is the only toy I've ever been jealous of that he has had. I
cool.
wanted that so bad just
was
because
cool.
I was like, I just want to like.
It was really cool though. Like I think you would like it as like the cartoon because it was like
Don't worry,
this
I'm gonna show it to
grandpa.
her after this.
It was a grandpa and his two grandkids. Like they hop in an RV and he like wants to take them like all over to the national parks and stuff for the summer, right? But really, their grandpa was part of this like basically a Men in Black kind of society, but he's been retired for years. And then the Omnitrix crash lands on Earth. And Ben finds it and puts it on. Well, his grandpa knows what it is and what it does and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's a really,
You
really
ruined
good
that
show.
for me. I
What?
never knew that.
What?
I never knew. I never watched it consistently. So
It's the first episode.
that
What do you have
he
to
says
say,
that he
Carter?
knows.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, no, he doesn't
It's
say that
probably
he
like
knows,
after
but like
season 2 or 3,
Yeah, I never
he's
got
like,
past, like,
yeah,
season
because
one.
I know what
like
this
he
is.
knows all this shit. Like
I just didn't know the Men in Black part. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh shit.
yeah. No, the grandpa's like
Beep.
part of a huge organization.
Was this around the same time as like Danny Phantom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jacob,
Tell me.
Chris, say what you were gonna say.
What did you say?
Yeah, I'm just
Beep,
giving.
what?
We're just saying
Charles,
random names
Beep.
now.
What did he do?
It's Carter.
What did you say?
Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom.
Beep. Beep. What?
You were shaking your microphone. I thought you wanted
sorry,
to say
I was having a
something.
conversation.
he let me spell stuff out to him in sign language completely and fully to the end before he looks at me and goes, I can't read sign language.
I want a Power Ranger morpher.
Which one? Just the original one, or
Ooh.
in space?
I want in space Power Ranger morpher. That's what I want.
Wait,
You say
what did
Mighty
you just say?
Morph? You say
I want a mighty morpher.
I'm gonna fucking kiss
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
Beep, but yeah, I'll kiss you too. from in space, specifically in
one.
space.
See, I would take Turbo too.
Cody,
I
you
like
want
to-
a
Not
Zoid?
Turbo.
Mighty Morphin?
No, what's the one with the dinosaurs? There was
Dino
only 3
Thunder.
Yeah, I would take a Dino Thunder morpher.
I
as
like
well.
Dino Thunder.
I really like Dino Thunder's like Zords.
In
I was gonna
space
say, what
is
about
just
a
like a
Zoid?
really big sentimental thing for us.
A fucking Zoid.
A beeping Zoid.
A Zoid?
Dude,
Liger,
I would take
bro?
a Liger Zero.
Right?
Oh.
I won't throw one that's a raptor, but
I just want the morpher.
I want to pick
Yeah.
Usa-chan
no, this is a
from,
great. This is a great one. I like
Yeah.
this. This is good shit.
Yeah.
I mean, good stuff.
Good beep.
I want Usa-chan, the bunny.
Miss Frizzle's Magic School Bus.
Oh, that's
Because it
heck
comes
yeah.
with everything that you need
Yeah.
on your trip.
So cool.
Okay, do you guys remember the episode where Miss Frizzle shrunk everybody down
Where
and
a
they watched
salmon
a
comes
salmon?
on them?
Yeah, and a salmon comes on them.
I don't.
Do you remember that?
No.
This feels like a gray area.
Hang
Dude,
on,
it was
hang on.
insane. I was like, what is that? I was like, oh my god. Like later in life, I'm like, that salmon is jizzing on the eggs, and they're an egg right
That's
now.
a gray area.
I don't think that's a gray beep.
That happened. That's not like a beat moment. That happened on public television.
Did you answer, Noah?
I said the Omnitrix.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
Omnitrix. Yeah. So Noah, how much time do we have left?
Well, I don't know how much I have to cut out at the very beginning.
One more?
Looks like
One more?
Yeah, we got one
It's
more.
not. It's filters.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we did that one. We did that one in like under 20 minutes. So,
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to. I just, if you want more content.
Let's do this. I got another one.
Okay.
What abstract superpower would you want? It can't be one like flying, laser vision, teleportation. Think of something that is kind
Like
of
kind of weird,
abstract,
kind of weird and crazy. Okay.
Something that you're not like.
So Krista is gonna laugh at, or not laugh at this, but Krista already knows mine. Kind of going back to what I almost said the name. Going back to what Carter said earlier, where it was like he wants to be able to communicate well and stuff like that with anybody. I always had a thing where I was like, I feel super passionate or emotional about something, and I'll tell Krista, and she's just like, okay, like, yeah, and I'm like, no, but you don't understand. Like, you don't understand how I feel about this. Like, and I'm like, I wish I could, like, just go like this and touch somebody, and then they go like, bam, like they can feel my pain, emotion, and vice versa. Like, you know, not like read thoughts, but
so you want to be like a living voodoo doll.
No, more like a
kind of like a conduit more than anything. Where like if I'm sitting there and I'm like a
transversal empath.
Like if you're like, hey, like I'm really heartbroken over this, I'll be like, let me see. Like, let me see, because if I feel what you feel, I might be able to, like, talk to you about it.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not super empathetic. So, like, I just kind of am like, they're there. Like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
But if I felt that and I knew how I processed how you feel, I might be able to be like, hey, like, I really understand, like I truly understand what you're going through. I feel like there's a big thing. Krista used to tell me this all the time, but it's like you can still not know what somebody's going through and be empathetic. Mm-hmm. And to a point, I agree with that, but also to a point, like, I think it can also be, like, bullshit sometimes.
Yeah, because you don't, like, truly understand.
Yeah, like, I could never sit there and, like, just an example. Holly could be like, let's say they both had kids, okay? Holly's talking to Krista about how painful childbirth was, and she's talking to her about it, and I come up and go, yeah, I know exactly what you two mean. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Right.
I would never be able to go through that process because I can't have kids.
Like you can feel, you can feel like empathetic for the fact that you're
sympathetic.
For them, you can feel sympathetic.
But I can't empathize with that because I have no idea what that even remotely feels like.
No, I feel like that's a good one because like you could also do that with people's like wants and emotions. Like there's a lot of things that Holly and I disagree on. But it's because we don't have the same emotional context. I'm like, you don't understand what it feels like to like want this or to do this or whatever.
And vice versa.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
And that would be like a, you know, I feel like that we've actually like ran into like situations like that where I'm like, well, you've done this to me before or whatever. But then it like, whatever we're talking about like happens in reverse. I'm like, oh shit, like I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Because before I didn't know what she was describing or you know what I mean? And then I'm like and then you do feel a different way because you're like, oh, now I know what this is like. I'm more chances out of 10 not going to do it because now I do know what it's like.
Yeah, exactly.
Because before you can just be like, yeah, I won't do that or I'll work on it. And then you just do it again because you don't actually know what that's like.
Yeah. And it's like, I feel like also, I mean, at that point, I probably would have went into something like therapy or something, like psychiatry or something, because I would have been just like, okay, I get your problems. Like, let's work on this.
I feel like that would be so helpful, like, being able to, like, I don't know how to word it, other than, like, project your pain onto someone else. Because, like, when I was in the hospital and they were telling me, like, oh, you're not in enough pain for it to be this, I wish I could have given them that pain to be like, you tell me how bad it is. Like, you tell me what this is then.
And that's what, like, I don't know. I just really, that's been a huge thing for me for a long time, has been the empathy thing. So I feel that would make, like, my communication, especially with like Krista and other people, like it would just make it so much easier.
No, I like that.
Woohoo!
Okay, Tyler, what is yours?
I got one.
Hate that you don't do that.
What did you just do?
He popped his ear with his finger.
Oh yeah.
Stop.
I don't know how he does
No
that.
more.
I can do it louder if I do it the other way.
Like, how do you do it?
Suction.
Okay, my ear doesn't suction.
What are you doing?
He's touching my boobie.
Oh, keep moving.
I can't do it.
Right?
It
Isn't
just
that
hurts.
Isn't that
It
wild?
Pop
just
your ear, bro.
hurts.
I don't know how he does it so well.
Stick your finger in your fucking ear and pop your ear.
It doesn't suction.
Beep.
Okay, listen.
Tell us your thing.
Tell us your
No,
power.
oh, Krista had one.
So this is like a weird, goofy one. I would gain the superpowers of whatever character I'm cosplaying.
I like that
Hey.
one.
Hey,
The tone you said that.
two things. One, I have something to show you when we get home.
Oh no.
Two,
Brown chicken, brown cow.
two, I have to say, as president, happy 9/11, everybody.
God damn it.
No!
Oh.
Damn it, that's what that alarm was. That's why my phone was going off.
Hey, I knew it. As soon as your alarm went off, you're like, "That's weird." I'm like, "That's for me." I know it is.
Okay, no, I do have a cool superpower, I think. So I would love to be able to think of an object or a person or a place or anything like that anywhere in the world, and then it instantly light up, or I instantly know where the location's at. So, like, say I lost my keys, right? Just for the simplicity of it, I lost my keys, right? I either instantly know where they're at, or they like glow like a beacon into the sky, and I can just follow it to that object. But like, I want to be able to do that to be like, oh, like where's like this lost ship, or where's El Dorado? It'd be like, boom, there's a beacon like 20 feet in the sky, and only I can see it, and I can follow, like I can get to it.
Wait, repeat that.
Huh?
Repeat that a
He
little
wasn't
bit?
paying attention.
Oh, so like basically, I wish that I could think of any item or person or place, and then me instantly know the location to what I'm thinking about.
So, like, even
like a
something as
map
simple as,
ping.
like, where's Holly right now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
She's in the bathroom. Like,
yeah. Like,
Dude, where's my
so
car?
like, basically, like in my vision, like a 30-foot like beacon rises up in the sky, and I can just walk to it.
Yeah.
But nobody else sees it but me. Like, I think that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Because like I could be like, wow, like is there really like an El Dorado? And then I could be like, scan and be like, oh no, there isn't. Or oh shit, there is. Like, I think that'd be so cool. Was that a good one, Noah?
That could probably come up with some really like freaky points though. Like,
It would be amazing though. Like, you imagine, like you could be like, oh, this person went missing.
yeah.
You could find them, or their dead body, or but like whatever. But
Have you ever seen the map of
I thought you were going to say, have you
No,
ever seen the map?
I just came across this and I didn't have a chance to like research it. So this is just like face value, whatever. Have you seen the map of the United States where it shows like where cave systems are
Yeah.
yeah,
and where people disappear
wild.
at?
yes,
It's
yes.
wild.
Isn't that is crazy?
I'm like,
I think you showed me
Ugh.
that.
I think Holly showed me that, and then Holly showed you guys.
Maybe that was it.
I don't know. I do a lot of stuff.
It,
so I
it
can
was
look back.
it was the map of the United States.
Oh, I know what it is.
And it was like,
I just
yeah,
can't take
that
credit
was
for showing
the
it.
craziest thing. Like, dude, that makes me believe in mole people. Like,
all the time. I do a lot of stuff. I say a lot of stuff. I can't keep track of what
mole
I do.
people be real, and they be snatching people. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
yeah. So that's what the skinwalkers are.
Hey, we're getting too comfortable saying that word.
No, I'll bleep that
What,
out.
Skinwalker?
What should we
Stop
call them?
it.
What should we call them then?
S walkers.
Whoa. It's dark outside, right?
Skinnies?
You're not in the woods,
You're not in
dumbass.
the woods,
Yeah.
Dumb
dumbass.
butt.
Dumpy
Oh.
butt.
Hey,
Dumpy butt.
Dumpy butt. I will kiss you right on your luscious lips. I swear
yeah,
to God.
look at your phone.
I think it's similar to Cody's. I want to ensure that it's different. I want to be able to, like, very clearly, like, perspective take. So almost like
yeah.
disassociate. Going on a pilot.
Uh-huh.
And I want to be able to just, not like fly, but I mean, like, genuinely speaking, I want to be able to take my spirit, whatever you want to call it, take it out, and I just want to free roam.
Astral projection.
Basically.
Oh.
But anywhere.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
That's cool. I like that.
I don't want to spy.
Yeah.
I don't want to, eavesdrop, but I just want to.
You just want to be able to free roam.
I don't want peep. I want to be able to free roam.
Free roam spirit. Like, well, like, would you be able to like? would your body be able to like say float in the air or?
Oh yeah, no,
would
no,
you-
like I think
Well,
my,
yeah,
my
like, your
spirit, I think
spirit
I
would.
could free roam. I don't
Yeah.
think there's any restriction.
So like you could go like the darkest, deepest depths of the ocean.
I think so. I genuinely like at the moment. I think I would want it for the sole purpose is just to.
Relax.
No. I want to be able to disassociate, but I also want to be able to be present.
Okay.
I want to be present with the experiences that my person is dealing with, right?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like having almost like a split personality, right? Like I'm present both, in my real person, but I'm also present, outside of myself. So I can just see it from a different lens.
Kind of like you clone yourself in a way.
Maybe.
Like clone in and out.
Yeah.
Like think of just for example, like Naruto. Like he can do the shadow clones, but without splitting your energy between all the clones, you'd be able to just be like, hey, you guys go do this, I'll do this, and then when you come back together, you have all the knowledge.
Kind of, yeah.
And stuff
I ultimately
yeah.
just want to be able to have a fresh perspective that's outside of myself. Like I want to see it from an unbiased perspective from someone in the room.
I
right?
can't talk about it right now, but there is a way to do that.
But that can be me, right? But it's just another lens.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
See, I had one, but I feel like it's kind of a lot like Cody's. So I was thinking, I'm not good with my words. I have brain damage. So
You're already.
There's that.
She has a condition.
Yeah, I have a condition. It's called brain damage.
Autism.
But to be able to just touch someone, like you said, and get my point across.
Yeah,
would
it
be
doesn't
great.
even have to be an emotion.
Yeah,
I
just
said an emotion, but it could just be hey, here, let me show you how I'm going to do this. And then she's just like, oh, okay, I see how this is going to work.
Yeah, because
instead of explaining a plan.
So with the form of brain damage I have, it just broke connections in my brain. So a lot of the time, I know what I want to say in my head. I have a plan of what I want to say in my head. But then the process of it getting to my mouth and out is where it becomes broken. And I feel like I can't get my point across for that reason. But I feel like if I could just grab onto someone's hand and be like, this is what I mean to say. Or even...
Continue.
That's about it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I don't know if this is somewhat well known. I know it's in an anime that I watch, but is there a problem? What?
I just pictured you being I want to be able to run really fast, but not be able to stop.
Yeah, I'll have that kid fucking power.
Every time we talk about anime, you and I bring that up, and that's
Yeah.
our first example. He can run extremely fast in the
But
blink of an
can't
eye,
turn and
but he
can't
can't
stop.
turn and can't stop, so he just hits a wall.
That's in that
Charlotte. It's
show.
It's an anime called Charlotte. It's freaking ridiculous.
Wait, what the fuck was your thing?
Beep. It is going to be more for my imagination. So whatever I'm thinking, how you describe different scenes through your DMing,
Okay.
I'll be able to visually show it to what I'm
project your
thinking.
thoughts?
Yeah, something like that.
I love
That
that.
can get dangerous, my friend.
I'm not showing
Do you,
everything.
I was gonna say, do you get to choose what you
Noah.
show?
Yeah.
Noah.
Okay.
Noah.
What?
Noah.
That would be a Charlotte thing. If
That
you
would be
couldn't
a
choose
Charlotte.
what you say, you're just sitting there, and I'm just
Dude, that's such a good one.
Yeah, if I could just
I'd
show
be sitting there, I'd be like,
Yes,
this.
I
I'd be
love
like,
that
boobs,
idea.
Boobs. Just picturing you just tormenting Tyler.
Dumpy.
Dumpy.
Massive.
You
cock.
touching Noah's dumpy
naked.
thong.
I was
Just.
wearing a thong.
But yeah, being able to... I am terrible at describing stuff. Stop it. Being able to just show it to everyone what I'm trying to describe would just answer all my issues. Heyo.
I'm just over here. Woo!
What
So,
the fuck?
so Noah, to expand on that one, expanding on that one, I would love to be able to replay dreams that I've had on a television.
That'd be kind
You
of
know,
cool.
or like save them as like a video. You know what I mean?
You get to choose your own, correct? Like what dreams come out, or you're just
Yeah.
saying everything?
Yeah, I could like re-choose my dreams, or like you said, or I would love to be able to replay any memory.
Okay.
Like I would love, you know what I mean? Like I could have like a memory of like my
Hey.
grandma
Hey.
and I like opening up.
Do you know what that
presents
is?
or painting. Or,
You could literally just say you want a pensieve. From Harry
Yeah.
Potter, like where he goes like this and draws his memory out and then puts it in the thing.
Oh,
and whenever he
yeah.
wants to relive it, he just goes like this and puts his face in it and then watches the whole memory happen.
Yeah, see, I would love that.
I
That
definitely
would
just
be-
expected you to smack your face off the table.
I almost did without even thinking about
No, see,
it.
I feel like that would bring me like so much joy, like because I could like relive, like memories of people that I've lost, or like or I could just like relive like some sexy scenes in my life, and like and stop watching porn.
Yeah.
How did Holly become completely under the table?
I wanted to tie people's shoelaces together, but the amount of people that don't have shoelaces is greater than I expected.
Who the fuck's not wearing shoelaces?
I was gonna start with Jake, but he's wearing slip-ons.
Oh yeah.
And then Noah, he's got like elastic laces.
It's because Noah can't tie his shoes.
That's a skill no one wants to learn.
Yeah. I'll give up anything to learn how to tie my shoes.
That's kind of funny though.
Anything else you want to bring up? Are we good?
See you, love you, miss you, bye.
Thank you all for listening to CNC Talks. If you like that episode and want to hear more, follow and subscribe to keep up to date. We have an Instagram and Facebook at Creatures and Cantrips, and Twitter at Creature Cantrip. If you want your message to be read on the next episode, leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Like, share, comment. It'll help us immensely. I hope you all have a wonderful day.